Hello, hello, Soul Tribe. Mel, Intuitive Coach here, excited to bring in your collective reading. Now, as you may have noticed, I've shaken things up a bit this week by doing a daily collective read. These are timeless, they're good for everyone. So if you feel called to the title, there may be something here for you. So if you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Soul Tribe, Chariot and the world, go. It is go time. It's time to find your focus and race towards success. This is about accomplishments. Congratulations are in order here because a lot of you have been taking a look at areas that could use a bit of improvement. Like, how do I improve my health? How do I improve my finances? And with the Chariot coming in full force right off the bat, this is about triumphant success. You are going all the way here. So whatever it is that has caused a bit of maybe a delay, or whatever has caused you to feel like you'll never graduate in a sense, I mean, look out, because there is a completion. There's a finalization coming in for you. So let's clarify. Why is the Chariot coming in? Some of you could be traveling globally as well. You have the Chariot, which can be travel, and you have the world. So you may also be seeing some big changes. We all may be seeing some big changes in the world at this time. Let's take a look and clarify. Why is the Chariot here for the collective, for our beautiful soul tribe? The Ace of Wands. You are excited about something. This is bringing a lot of passion to the table. All right. This is about you reigniting a part of yourself that may have been lying dormant. Okay, so there could be a kundalini awakening happening. For others of you, this is about a new sense of purpose. There is either a new sense of purpose, or again, a flame. Something within you has been relit. And I keep getting re-energy, which comes up a lot during retrograde season. Even though these readings are timeless, a lot of you are tapping in during the retrograde season. And I feel like something within you is sparking up again. And you may have felt this before at one point, but I feel like the direction may be different than a direction you've gone in the past, but that same feeling of spark and magic and momentum and inspiration is showing up. And you know it. It feels familiar, but it feels like it's been, a long time since you felt this. So what is this new beginning? It's quite exciting. I feel like congratulations are in order, but let's look. What's the new beginning all about? You are having a turning point. Five of Cups in reverse. There is a turning point here where past pain that you may have been sitting in, or maybe even some sort of disappointment or even depression where you didn't feel a lot, maybe even numb to some sort of emotions. That's exactly what's happening, because sometimes this Chariot, well, not sometimes, all the time, it is ruled by Cancer. Cancerian is very emotional, and the Five of Cups is emotion. So it feels like you were numb to something, or again, you didn't have any feelings towards it. You're like, yeah, it is what it is, or I'm not really loving what I'm doing here or loving this relationship, but whatever is showing up has sparked a feeling in you that you have not felt in a long time. So the Five of Cups in reverse is saying, all right, there's a new sense of hope here. There's a new sense of determination. So whatever it is that you are going towards, I feel like this is a huge win. This is a big accomplishment or a big success ahead with this Chariot driving the direction forward. All right, let's take a look here at, do we need to look at the emotional loss? Do we need to look at where you've been? I just feel like you may have been focused on maybe the negative of a situation, or you had to give yourself time to maybe heal, or if, I'm getting like a low grade depression even, or just like an emotional part of yourself that kind of zeroed out in a way where you didn't have a lot of excitement, where typically in the past, like you would go traveling and there'd be a lot of excitement, or you would meet someone new and there'd be some excitement. And perhaps you haven't felt that excitement in a long time. And I just feel like there's a shift coming in. I want to know where this shift is coming from. Why now? Why now, Spirit? Why is this coming up now? Because you're getting honest with yourself. The Seven of Swords, you've gone through some sort of deception, or maybe some sort of envy, or just self-denial. Oftentimes, we don't know what we don't know, and there's been a wake-up call or a reality check. There's something here that may have been the catalyst. Perhaps someone's betrayal, or maybe it's you were betraying yourself by holding back in some way. Whatever it is for you, this was the catalyst. So the Seven of Swords, even though it gets a bad rap, it can be lying, cheating, betrayal, stealing, trying to get away with things. It can be a very manipulative, very cunning, very illusion-oriented energy. This is shaken up for you. It's double sevens. You have the 7, which is the chariot, and the 7 of swords. So sevens are spiritual. It's about inner awareness. It's about wisdom and insight. You've gone through a bit of a reflection period on some sort of betrayal that you were a part of in some way. And I feel like it was a cold splash of water on your face where you're like, wait a second, I had to wake up. It's like something came in and shook you alive here, where instead of focusing on the loss, or instead of focusing on breaking your own heart over and over again, or feeling like you were attracting the energy that was causing your heart to break, something has been lit up within you. I want to know where we're going. We know why now, because there's been spiritual enlightenment. There's been a deep awakening, if you will, but it feels like you have places to go. Yeah, you have things to do, people to meet, and places to go. That's what I'm getting here for you. Some of you, this is traveling. This is, waking up to your purpose, your mission. I mean, look at the 8 of Wands. This is acceleration. The stars are aligning here. Something is happening very quickly, and the chariot is actually the fastest moving energy in tarot, and the 8 of Wands is its little sister or little brother that can actually keep up, right? Because they have a good role model. And I feel like you're keeping up with the changes, with the call, with the flow. But what is this new beginning all about? What does this look like here for Soul Tribe? Look at all these wands. 4 of Wands. This is the 11-11 energy. This has to do with your foundation, with your achievements, with your family. This is the home. This is the hearth. This could be celebration when it comes to some sort of cooperative energies that have finally played out, where you feel like you have the support, where things have been harmonizing for your highest good. This can be Soul Tribe. It can be marriage. It can be moving in together. I mean, some of you, something is happening here quickly. And I feel like that this feels right. And it's through the feelings, through the emotions, but also through spiritual alignments that are taking place here. In order for you to move forward, you have to trust this process. And I feel like you are. I'm also getting here a phrase that I haven't heard in a long time. Sticks and stones can break my bones, right? There's something here about words. And I know the other part of that lyric or that verse is names can never hurt you, but they can. There's something here about words, and there's also something here about rebuilding and focusing on like a better vocabulary, like how we speak to ourselves, how others speak to you. You may have learned valuable lessons around self-respect and boundaries, where maybe you went through a rebuilding, like the sticks and stones in a sense, but you also know that your thoughts, your beliefs are a huge part of it. And that has also gotten you to where you are. You've shifted your mindset on something. So that's where that Seven of Swords rolls in. Spirit, can you please tell me about this collaboration? What do we need to know about this? And what does our soul tribe here need to do to stay on the right path? What do they need to do to stay on the right path towards these foundation and, achievements? I feel like you are, look at this other four, double fours. I was going to say, I feel like you're already stable, and this is stability. I mean, fours represent stability, foundation, structure, but this is going back to the firm foundation, going back to your values, your beliefs that are rooted in, abundance, rooted in positivity, and saying, I am going to stay solid within myself, because that is what is going to help me stay solid within whatever's going on out here. There's a foundation coming together. Some of you, it's literally, you could be building a home. For others of you, home is where the heart is. You could be a traveler, all right, a gypsy soul. Now, because we have the world here, I also feel like there's congratulations in order. A marriage, perhaps, for some of you. There could be celebration of a new home. And for others of you, this could be health. You see that his back looks real ripped there. So I feel for some of you, you're getting back into shape in some way, mentally, physically, emotionally. And it feels good because something within you, regardless of what is going on around you, because sometimes that Eight of Wands can be a lot happening, right? A lot going on, a lot of changes all at once, but it feels like, look at that, Nine of Wands, that you have spiritual strength that's holding things up. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, oftentimes this can be the wounded warrior, but it's you having this determination, this reignited sense of bravery to overcome any final hurdles that are getting you. It's like you have one last stretch before you hit the prize. Let's look at the prize. Now, you also have the Sun at the bottom of the deck with the Wheel of Fortune. Is someone hitting the jackpot? It sure feels like it. I mean, the jackpot can be so many different things. It doesn't have to just be, the lottery, but it certainly can feel like you've hit the lottery. Maybe you meet the person that you're going to get married to, spend the rest of your life with. This can be your dream home. It could be finding your passion and making money. Whatever the jackpot is for you, I feel like you're hitting the jackpot. Spirit, why is the world coming in? Why is the world coming in? Crown chakra. This is your destiny for sure. You have the destiny card showing up with the Sun. The crown chakra is our connection to the divine. You know that this is part of your spiritual path. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. Look at what you have here. You have the crown chakra. So straight from source. This is information. This is a gift straight from source, from the universe. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles is one of my favorite minor arcanas because it is about creating a life that you love, Soul Tribe. Creating a life where you can enjoy your riches. You can enjoy your life. You can slow things down and simplify. You don't have to be caught up in the rat race, which is so interesting because we see that you're noticing all around you, maybe people slaving their days away, at their job, or perhaps you were part of that, or you still are part of it here, but you are so close to some sort of, victory or accomplishment or success. I feel like congratulations are in order. And I want to say here, by Cancer season, by June or July. I mean, we also have here Capricorn energy. We have the Sun, which is Leo. So I definitely feel like it's this summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. Some of you, it's going to be winter in the Southern Hemisphere, but this is about material harvest, right? The Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficiency. It's individual achievement. It's material wealth. And it's also health, because health is wealth. And because I see someone that has a very firm foundation, you could be working your torso, working your core, maybe through Pilates, through yoga. I get mentally, you are exercising the mind. And any betrayals that you have been put through, including self-betrayals, because we've all done that from time to time, right? We've all betrayed ourselves by, not listening or not making a move when we should have, or holding ourselves back in some way. And it doesn't mean that that's never going to show up again, but it means that you have this renewed sense of determination to take something all the way. No more either procrastination here, no more setbacks, no more perfectionism. You're pushing through the fear. You're giving it a wink and saying, all right, now's the time. I don't have to be perfect, but I have to be real. I have to be true. And what you see is a Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is spiritual union. And that's why the seven, which interesting, look at that. You have another 7 coming in. The chariot, you have the 7 of swords, and now the 7 is the crown chakra. And then the 17 of the sun. So pay attention to 7s in your life, soul tribe. The 7th of, the month, the 17th of the month, the 27th of the month could all be significant. Pay extra attention if you are in a 7 personal year. Personal years can be found by adding up your birthday, month, and whatever year we are in. So 2025. So for example, my birthday is 10/21, and then 2025 brings me to a 4 personal year. So for those of you that have a 7, this is an extra burst for you, an extra burst of momentum and energy. And for everyone else, even if you're not a 7, this is a time of success. If you are drawn to this title, then that means that the energy frequencies are vibing with you and you do have a big win. So again, congratulations are in order. So there's a spiritual union. This can also be the law of attraction coming in, where something is coming together for you. And I mentioned that with that 4 of Wands, someone is being cooperative. There's harmonizing. Some of you are meeting a soulmate. This could be a very important partnership. It doesn't have to be love. Romantic love, I should say. It can be. It certainly can be a lover, but it's someone that you care deeply about. Maybe it's a best friend. Perhaps you're coming together with, a family member, or, it could even be a pet or an animal. And for a lot of you, this is co-creating with your biggest manifesting partner ever. Who is that? It's spirit, right? Spirit is your biggest manifesting partner. So whatever it is that is a big win, you are thanking the help. You are thanking the universe. You are thanking maybe another individual who has helped you get this far. All right, let's clarify here the sun at the bottom of the deck. We see here that there's maybe some truths coming out. What I see you doing is you've questioned your happiness. In any areas, soul tribe, that were draining your happiness because of this 5 of Cups, maybe some regrets for moves that you didn't make. Maybe there was some, again, betrayal. I see betrayal showing up twice. This could be disappointments, forgiveness, bitterness, and even a bit of self-pity. But I see here you saying, I'm not going to be that victim. I'm not going to fall into, envy, be envious of others, or, maybe want what they want, because I am in the driver's seat of my life. That's what you're saying here with the Chariot. You are the driving force, and I feel like there's no stopping you. When you go from the Chariot to the World, there is no stopping you. And even if something tries to come in and trip you, and I'm being shown the scene on Big Daddy when they throw out the piece into the path of the rollerbladers, I feel like someone's going to come in and try to trip you up. But you have been prepared for this. I feel like you're not getting thrown off balance in some way, because you've taken some tumbles before. Let's look at the Sun card. Why is the Sun showing up here? I mean, the Sun is vitality. The Sun is confidence and playfulness after a period of feeling like you were very, very stuck. 5 of, very, very manipulated. Some of you went through a period of manipulation. And you may have been very hard on yourself saying, how did I allow that? How did I allow that person to manipulate me? And you may have started to get real down on yourself, right? Sticks and stones can break your bones, right? But you realize that someone's words had the power to break you in some way. And I feel like you felt defeated. There was conflict and defeat here. You've probably heard me talk about the Five of Swords before. It's one of my least favorites out of all of the tarot cards because it is about a battle of the egos. And the battle of the ego is one of the most hurtful, challenging energies that we get entangled in this earthly realm. And it's no fun, right? It feels like, when everybody is running out of the fire, running out of the burning home, that you feel like you are stuck in it, right? And you don't have any other choice but to jump. And I feel like you are renewed. There's a renewed sense of energy saying, wait a second, I am going to jump. But I know that there's that big old pillow at the bottom, that spirit is cushioning me. There is a jump that is required because I no longer can stay in this burning house. And you have here this solar plexus chakra with the Seven of Cups. Choose wisely. And that's what you're doing here is you're taking a look at the choices, the options that are out there that are available. And some of you felt like you didn't have any. You felt defeated. Like, I don't have a choice. I have to stay in this. I have to wallow in this sorrow, this suffering, this pain. And we've done that from time to time, right? After all, we're having a human experience. But I feel like after sitting in something for a bit, after feeling like you were numb in a way, you're shaken up. Something is shaking you up here. What is shaking you up? Your spiritual team saying, hold up. We have a mission. We have a purpose. We have a meaning, a reason for being here. And it's time to, there's the sun, right? It's time to feel empowered. The solar plexus chakra is about empowerment. It is about our place in the world. It is about our confidence, our vitality, our warmth, our sunshine. And you are making some choices here because you're realizing that you have a new path, that you have access to that Ace of Wands. And now that you know better, you're going to do better. Absolutely. I love this. One final card here from the tarot to give us a little insight into part of what this choice involves. What is this choice here? Or what do we need to do? Ground your energy first. Okay, ground your energy, not get sucked into fear. All right, there's a big message. Don't get trapped in fear because illusions can come up out of nowhere, right? The Seven of Cups can be distractions. What did I just say? That person kind of coming in with the big old stick and trying to kick you or trying to trip you while you're out there rollerblading, right? You're going forward. You have the wheels. You are full speed ahead. Be careful around the corners. And so what that means is, be careful, watch your step, but don't let external factors throw you off guard. And when we're not paying attention, that's when that happens. So there's a sense of awareness here, but not being so hyper vigilant that you're pausing, that is keeping you stuck. Actually going with the flow, trusting, and just being aware of your surroundings, being aware of things, but not attaching yourself to those things. So I like this reading. I like where it's going. Let's get a final message here from the trees, from the nature spirits. You have old wisteria, healing, support, and inner struggle. Allow others to bear some of the weight you carry. That is that Nine of Wands. I want to show you that card here because I don't know if I put it out here. I think I showed you it, but literally it is the hands of the divine holding you up. And that is about you moving forward. And that's exactly what the wisteria tree is reminding you. And here it is here. Beautiful. And there we have, and how interesting, look at that. Both of the cards have this deep purple, this beautiful deep indigo. And you see that there you are, but you have this spiritual strength that is holding everything up for you. You are divinely protected and you're being redirected in a way with the chariot. And again, I just keep getting the message that congratulations are in order. Success will soon be yours. So don't give up and don't let fear or distractions throw you for a loop, because you are closer to the finish line than you think. That is what I have for you, Soul Tribe. If you like the message, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you haven't already jumped on board the Soul Saturday train, where I show up face to face, answer your questions, deliver channeled messages and global predictions, you can find that in the playlist at the end of the video here. I will also add that link in the description box below. And if you want a personal reading, you can find that information below as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, Soul Tribe. Lots of love.